So this is my first video, and we're going to do Mega Man X for the Super Nintendo. And essentially, this is the first in this series of games. There was the Mega Man series of games for the NES, and essentially they did put some out for the Super Nintendo, but this is the first in the Mega Man X series. Now, there is no difficulty, and it's a little hard to start here sometimes, so we better start it. Alright, here we go. It's been a little while since I played this, so we'll get used to the controls again. Just plow into this guy. No little dash yet. You can get hit a little bit here, but if you're good enough, you can dodge most of these things. They don't... He has two different attacks. He has those, and then he's got a missile. Hold your buster, you can charge up a strong enough attack, and you just plow into him. The closer you are, the more you can shoot. You see, it's like a 3 burst. Now we're going to fight giant plane here thing. Oh! They're pretty easy. Jump over them. We don't need to go down there. Another one of those planes. Pretty simple. You cling to the wall and kind of boost yourself up. Those are to recharge your powers which you beat other levels. Let's just run through this. Don't laugh at me. Purple. You're purple. Jump over these guys. We're just trying to get to the end of the level. Gotta kill some of these things. And then Vile comes out, or Bale, or whatever the frig his name is. Okay. Let's get fast forward through this. Just die, just kill me. You have to die here. And then he talks, and then this striking young man with a blonde ponytail, who I always thought was a girl when I first played this game, is a man. An android with a giant ponytail. Alright, so we have 8 levels. We can choose which one. Each one has a weakness. So essentially we want to go to the penguin stage because our legs are there, and he's pretty easy. You can beat with your buster. I bet you can beat with fire because ice, but I mean, it's not necessary. Watch out for these lumberjacks. These bunnies. If you plow through the level, you can pretty well just... You can get hit and stuff. You're not going to die too quickly. Just be careful and get these power-ups. They pretty well fill you. Just run. Can't wait to get my boots. Here they are. See, I love X for this, because these capsules. Now, Mega Man, the regular Mega Man, you didn't have these capsules where you got the power-ups. Power-ups are so cool. Alright. Look at my new kicks. You think you're dead and you still climb up the hole. Oh. I hate this thing. It's so hard to maneuver. And there's no use of it right now, just to get through this. I mean, another one right here if you want it, but I don't need it. Get them out of it. Okay. Okay, keep going. And then we're at the boss. Let's plow through here. Ah! How does he do so much damage? I guess it's because he's so easy you're not supposed to get hit by him. Remember, being a lot easier than this. Ah! Ah! Alright, come on. There. Alright. Alright, we got a power up here. We got some nice little clothing. Alright. Now, I always go for the pieces of the armor first, is usually my thing. So, next is the headpiece, which is at the eagle stage. And we get our first heart piece. And the heart pieces put up your life, and that's what you want. You want to get all the heart pieces. Essentially, you want to get all the parts in the game. So that means 4, like, equipment parts, 4 energy tanks, and 8 heart pieces. Now, there's one here at the end, so you wait till you get all the way to the top here, and then dash, jump. And you get your first heart tank. So keep in mind, 1 out of 8, so we need 7 more. Now, we just want to get through the level. We're not trying to get everything in the game. Well, we're trying to get everything in the game, but everything that's important. Not all the little, you know, lives and everything. That we can get later in the game when we're trying to beat Sigma. We'll just progress normally through each level and then try and beat it as quickly as we can. Okay. Okay. See how there's another pathway up there? We got to get up to this one. And up to here. And then we'll get our first energy tank. Now, energy tanks we can fill up with our extra health that we pick up from other guys. So you want to fill up those, because essentially when you're fighting Sigma, you're going to need every single one. Because essentially it hits you every time you move, so you're going to need those extra health. Ah! Such a great incorporation in the game. Like, other games had that idea in it with heart potions or whatever, but... So far, so good. We're making good time. We're about 10 minutes in. We're on the second level. We got about 1/8 of our items, maybe 2/8. And here we get our helmet. And the helmet we need to get our gloves, and then essentially we get our chest piece. Oh! We'll get that. These guys, they peek at you. Peekaboo. Come on. Okay. Get down. Ah. Alright, now this guy's got a certain pattern, right? So just keep an eye on it and you'll figure it out. And that doesn't really hurt you, just kind of knocks you back. Don't worry about it. The only thing he hurts you with is when you touch him, or if he hits you with this, or if he hits you with his bird homing thingies. Oh. It's been a while since I've done this. Hands getting tired already. Oh, my hands are so sore. Ugh. Alright, he's dead. We got everything in this level, so we never have to revisit it again. Okay. Now, going for my gloves. Probably should go for the chest piece, but the gloves help with getting the chest piece, so you really need that. You see, everything's iced over. Since we beat the ice stage, this used to be all lava. Now, this is one of the other games that incorporated, like, beating one level having affecting another. And there's a couple like that, and this is one of them. It's funny how they... Alright. Now, our gloves are right here. Now, we have to do this all in one thing. So, if we don't get it the first time, it might not work, so we got to be very careful. Okay? So, watch this. And we get our iron pieces. So now we can charge up our shot and also charge up our special weapons and get other abilities. So I can charge this up and get a regular purple shot, or I can charge this up. That gives me my regular one, or I can charge it up and give me this. Right? So, each one comes in handy for a certain situation. And if we didn't beat the ice level, we wouldn't be able to get that too. So that's 2 out of 8. And then our other energy tank is just over to the right, or to the left. We need to get up here. Come on, let me up here. Okay. See? Alright, 2 more. 2 more, 1 more equipment piece, and 6 more heart tanks, okay? If we get all that stuff, there's a special item, and I'll show you what that is. Alright, let's try this again. Come on. Give me a break, man. Oh, whew. I'm just gonna kill some guys with my Buster Blaster. I'm coming through now with these crazy guys. They be spinning around those green vines. I think that one's this one, I want to say. Come on. Boom, baby. Got my flame wave. Alright, now we need our chest piece, but I hate this guy. It's like he's impossible to beat without the proper thing. Come on. Now I'm getting pissed. Okay, seriously. I know you seem like everything seems so easy to get, but it's not as easy as it looks. Shit, you can't hit him there, you gotta hit him in the head. This one you gotta shoot him right in the head. You can't shoot him anywhere else. I mean, he's got a pattern the way he jumps, so you're usually close enough to him to shoot at his little thingy. And you could be like that's why it's really good to have that gun, because it has that like kind of spidery, weird, you know, so you don't have to aim as much, but you still have to aim. There you go, starting to smoke now. You know, smoking's bad for you, you know that, right? Me trying to be a hero. Ah. And certain. Come on, die already. Ah! There we go. Alright. Get all of our pieces now. We got all of our pieces. Alright. Now I'm actually just gonna die. And then we'll take less damage against everything else. Still can't get the energy tank. We can't get the heart tank in this level. Thank you. Barely got hit that time for it to matter. I'm trying to be a hero. Even though Mega Man is a hero, I'm not trying to be one now. We can get this special jump, and you gotta come back over. Come back, trying to hit your friggin' select button for your fucking... Ah! There! Come back to the energy tank in this level. So is that 3? Die! Again with these fucking things. More or less one of the more annoying levels. Alright, boss time. Now ice is what takes him out. It freezes him every time you hit him with it. So technically you could be the second guy you take out. And then Armadillo is the next guy you take out with this guy. Pretty boring fight. He just stands there. It might take a hit or two because you can't get it off before he smacks you, but pretty boring fight. All in all, he just took one in the ass. Okay, let's go through. Get our weapon. All right. Armadillo. Since we have all of our pieces now, we're just trying to get the heart tanks and the energy tanks. And there's got an energy tank in this level and a heart tank, because there's one in every level. So just go. Jump. Again, we're not trying to be heroes, just trying to get through the level. Jump back up. Heart to energy tank. Okay. Go. Now, if you switch to fire, it kills them really quick. And you can get some filler for your energy tanks. Oh, another one. Come on. This is actually a really fun level because of all the carts. And just, it kind of does, like, in its time, this was a good, a decent console, like, because look at all the graphics and all the, like, movements and everything. It was, like, you know, legendary for its day, right? And for it to actually have all that moving stuff, it couldn't handle all of it at the same time. So when we're moving, sometimes everything seems a little slowed down. And right here, we kill him quick. We can get our heart tank. Alright. Alright, last one. And we're at the boss. Now, if you get everything in the game, all the energy tanks, all the heart pieces, everything, then there's a special item up there. Alright, so we're at the boss. Now, you need the spark to get rid of his armor, and then he's pretty well a puppy dog. Most of the fights are pretty boring when you got the special weapon, because it's like it doesn't really take much skill to like jump and dodge and attack and everything. But you know, with given the gameplay, it is pretty difficult at times. So I mean, you take what you get. All right. So since we have the fire, we can go back to the penguin stage and get the heart tank. We have everything from the armadillo stage, but we'll go back there for our power-ups. We haven't been to the water stage yet. The boomerang stage. This water stage? Yeah, water stage. Plowing through, just plowing through. It doesn't hurt to pick up those anyway because they'll fill up your energy tank, and you always want to have full energy tanks. Bosses can be difficult. Gotta watch out for them spikes. Okay. You gotta go down here and follow it down, and you're gonna fight a giant snake for your heart tank. He's not that hard, just gotta stay on his back and then shoot him in the face or tail. Tail's better. Or head face is better because you just gonna stand a good chance, but you gotta jump over him and then stay on his tail. Fire would come in handy here, but sword can't use fire in the water. Oh crap. And then you gotta find another snake. It wasn't bad enough, eh? Not that they're any hard. Not that they're really hard or anything. Now, the good thing about this game is when you're jumping, especially in the water, you can kind of control where you move in the jump just by moving the directional path. So if you want to, like, see? See? Alright. Now, what do we need for this guy? I can never remember what each guy takes for damage, like for what their weakness is. I remember some, but not all. Can't be that, is it? No, it is. Of course, I gotta run at everything. Ah, well, he's almost dead anyway. Power through, we power through. Alright, let's go back to the penguin stage and get our heart tank just so we can be done with that stage. Plowing through. Now, what comes in handy with the plowing through is the chameleon thing, but we don't have it because we didn't get it. But it doesn't hurt to get some heart tank stuff. I know we're just going for a heart tank, but I hate having to start over again. We gotta get up there. Alright, and we can exit. Alright, now where do we gotta go? So we got hard tank, hard tank, hard tank, hard tank, hard tank, hard tank. We didn't get the hard tank here, and it will be here now, so we might as well take him out. There's water everywhere. It's because we beat the water stage. Now everything's filled up with water. You can go down here now and get your heart tank. Sorry. Haha. He's like a full megaman. You see that? He's shooting little buster blasters at me. Alright, we got like everything, so it's gotta be one of these. So, I don't think homing is, because that's what's on the next guy, and it can't be that because we just used it. Fire? Maybe? No. Tornado? No, that was on... No. No. Oh, it is the boomerang. Buster it is, then. Actually, let's use the homers. I know he's not for him, but it's going to help because we're not, like, he's always up there, and we can't hit him when he's up there, so deal some damage to him while we can, and then when he's down on the ground. Use our energy tank. Excuse me. Good old Buster works every time. Like, it's kind of a cheat for us to have all these power-ups, because we don't take as much damage, we do more damage. Like, it's good because it's like leveling up. You know, since this game doesn't have a leveling up or, you know, gaining strength or whatever like that, since this is the only aspect of it, it's really good to make the game a bit easier in that sense. But, like I said, you don't get as much damage taken, and it's just a little bit easier. Alright. So let's get the last heart energy thing, and then we'll go for our heart tanks, and we'll go get the special weapon. Alright? Watch out, so can't see where you're looking. Even if you get hit, it's better than hitting those spikes, right? Again, we're going up. Again, worst level ever. But the thing is, you can't get that without the boomerang from this level, so you have to come all the way back to get that. Boss time. Alright, homing. Super easy. Like I said, when you got the power up, super easy. So all the levels have been beaten. Now we gotta do Sigma. So we got a little cutscene here with Zero. Why don't you beat him? Look at this. Look at that ugly mug. Alright, now since we have all the power-ups, we need to go back and get all the heart tanks. So, we determined that we need the energy tank here, which is right at the beginning, so we'll go get that. See? Right there. Now, there's a trick to this. You can't shoot it because it always shoots up. Right? So you gotta go... And one of them will go down for some reason. It'll just go down for some reason. There it goes. Alright, that's all our energy tanks. We got the heart tank in this level, so we don't have to revisit. Okay. So, we got the heart tank, heart tank, heart tank, heart tank. We got the heart tank, heart tank, heart tank, and we need to go back here to get this heart tank. Okay? It's because we're back at the, like, right at the end again. So let's go back to our sheet. Yeah, you notice that how it's like kind of shoots a blast behind you? That blast will hurt enemies behind you as well. Now the boomerang is the same thing here. You gotta kind of move it. Alright, so that should be it for our heart tanks and everything. I think part of the trick to getting your last weapon, your special weapon, is having everything full. So we gotta do it right here in the armadillo stage, because that's where you gotta be anyway. You gotta be in the armadillo stage to get it, so. So this will take a few minutes. I'll probably edit this out, so you're probably not gonna see this, but I'll show probably a bit of it, and then a fast-forwarded version. See, that one's gonna give us like all 9 lives. And it says you have to have full lives, but it doesn't really mean you have to have full lives. It's just essentially you want to have full lives to try the trick, because it's not going to work every single time. There's like a certain way you got to do it. You got to make sure you don't have any health taken. It's just there's a whole thing anyway. Just like watch when I do it, and just make sure that you have everything. It'll work one of the times, okay? So we're at almost 3. So that's 3 filled. Alright. So that's full. See, that's what I'm talking about, how easy it is to fill all 4 of your heart tanks, or energy tanks, and then your lives. Now, you don't need all your lives filled for doing the trick, but it's good because essentially you're going to die a couple times trying to get it. So you want to get full lives. Isn't it great for the developers to put that in the game, so that you just get unlimited lives and everything before Sigma right here? In this one section right at the beginning of the Armadillo stage, so you don't even have to, like, travel far to go. And there's the cap. 9 is the cap on lives. Nine. Okay. Now we gotta go through the level. And like I said, right before boss stage, that's where we're at. Just run from this thing. Can you imagine if you were like a little android and you're running through this tunnel of these weird carts? It's like, how does it get back up when the cart's got little spikes in the, like, little spots where there's spikes and, like, just, like that. Like, that's not a good cart spot. Like, look at that. Doesn't make any sense. Anyway. I don't make the levels, I don't make the games, I just play that shit. I might have to put a code in to get all heart tanks and everything, but I have all of them. Sparkman. Penguin. Octopus. There it is. I knew I had everything, but see what I mean? Like, it's like you have to do it a couple times before it'll show up, right? But then, when you get it, you can do this. Only at full health. You cannot do it unless you have full health, right? Hadouken! 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 And he says it too. Isn't that awesome? Now, it's a one-hit kill, and it works on the end boss. But my god, is it hard to, like, time just right. Like, there's no way, unless you time it just right, you're gonna get it. Now,